Greetings everybody, this is the summary for lesson 14. Continuing our piano practice and adding the left hand. So let's go to our lesson for the day. This is Musical Octave lesson 14. Of course this video will be here. The tongue twister for today is Fred fed Ted bread and Ted fed Fred bread. That one is tough. Take a moment, pause, and rock that out. The next thing, of course, is Crescendi, starting downward with 12 instead of upward with the left hand. Now, I'd like to start doing right hand squares with the numbers from the left hand as opposed to just fours like we did last week. So, we've got our right hand squares. Practice that for a minute, just like triangle square from last semester. And we've been practicing like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up 10, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. So let's put these together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up for 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway through our square, down for 8. 1, 2, 3, halfway, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 6. Again, we're halfway through on the right hand. 1, 2, halfway, 4, 5, 6. We're back together at the top and the beginning of the right hand square. Now we're down to 4. 1, halfway, 3, 4, up 2, 1, which is halfway, 2, then 1, and we're done. They do not line up at the end. Be ready for that. Cool. The next thing is a video which I just made and posted for ledger lines. You may watch that on your own. It's exactly 4 minutes long, I believe, and talks about ledger lines for both treble and bass clef, and then in the grand staff. Up next, treble clef pitch ID with ledger lines. Of course, you have good boys, do fine always, and face. And I'm just going to run through these, so please feel free to pause at any time to practice these things. Treble clef video to help you remember. This does not include the ledger lines, but this one does. So practice some of those with ledger lines. Bass clef pitch ID, and this time with ledger lines. So good boys do fine always, and all cows eat grass. Make sure that you've watched the ledger line video so you can ledger line your way out. Piano note ID, which is the same. 2 black keys to the left is a C. So to the right of C would be D, and so forth. Then we have piano reverse note ID. Now this one is particularly interesting in that we have added bass clef. There are no ledger lines, but there is bass clef. So we see treble clef. It's a line. Every good boy does fine. Every good boy. Step 1 is, what is the note? Boy. Okay, well, it's right before C in the alphabet. So 2 black keys, C. Right before C is B. Bass clef. It's a space note, so all cows eat grass. All cows eat grass, it's an A. At this point, it doesn't matter which clef. We know what the note name is. We're just looking for an A. 3 black keys to the left is F, G, A. So this will take some time to go through all those steps. And again, there's the video for identifying notes on the keyboard. Half note rhythm practice is the same as last lesson in 13. We'll be adding some other values in here tomorrow. Remember, go to where it says difficulty, which is where now it says note types, but it'll say difficulty, click on custom, and then it'll give you the option to select these 3 things and deselect some other stuff to make it look right. Then hit start quiz. Of course, finger dexterity patterns. These 3 lines are the same. This line is from last lesson as well, the right hand only. Now we have left hand, keeping in mind that 5 here starts on the pinky, so it's pinky, ring, middle pointer, thumb, then thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. This is right hand only, this is left hand only. Your Chrome piano, practice 5-note and C up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the right hand. If you're using the Chrome piano, it is A, S, D, F, G on the keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The note names in reality are C, D, E, F, G, but you can do that from all the practice above. C scale up, 1, 2, 3, and then the thumb crosses under to grab that fourth note and moves your hand over for the position for the rest of the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at that point. Then it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've gone pinky to thumb. Your 1 is there on thumb where the cursor is. And your middle finger crosses over for 3, 2, 1. Piano tune M is from 13. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5. Your hand stays in position, so I only gave you these helpful numbers here and then the 5 here where you jump just to make sure. This is where we add something particularly new. This is just like the right hand stuff, but the fingerings are almost exactly backwards for the left hand. Because remember, we're mirror imaged and the thumbs are 1 going out to the pinkies, which are 5. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And keep in mind, all cows eat grass, so that left pinky starts on a C key. So instead of your right hand being on the keyboard for Chrome piano, A, S, D, F, G, now it's your left hand on the piano, on the computer keyboard, playing A, S, D, F, G, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you play up the scale, it's flipped from the right hand because your hand moves here as well, because we have to cover a wider range of notes. C scale up, we have pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Then the middle jumps over for the next key, 3, 2, 1. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, the thumb crosses under just like the right hand does going up. So it's thumb, pointer, let me catch you here, thumb, pointer, middle, thumb crosses under to grab that next note, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. And of course, here's your new tune. I can tell you not very much about it because I don't want to give it away, because you'll probably know it when you play it. But it's important to know that your hand is on the A, S, D, F, G with the left hand. It is bass clef. All of this is left hand stuff here if it's bass clef. And of course, good boys do fine. The note is F, and that's actually F on your computer keyboard if you're using Chrome shared piano. But it is the home position that you use for your 5 note, so you don't actually have to shift around for this. The only shifting we've had so far is for scale up and scale down for either hand. Everything else stays in position. I hope this is fun for you, and you guys are starting to feel a little bit more awesome about how all this works. And I will try and make my computer function properly. So, hope this helps. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is your summary for 14.